Our top story this morning, the government shutdown now day 7. So a full weekend and lawmakers still have not reached a budget deal.
Now the Senate is set to vote yet again today on the government funding bill, but House lawmakers are out of session all week.
So the blame game continues on Capitol Hill as the impacts of the shutdown are starting to be felt more and more across the D.C. region. So we have live team coverage for you this morning. Maureen is following the latest on the ripple effect in D.C.
But first, we're going to begin this morning with Melanie Alwick, who's live with the latest on all of the negotiations. And Melanie, day 7 and things still appear to be really at a standstill.
Yeah, so the Senate will reconvene today. Senate Majority Leader John Thune saying he's going to keep going at this, trying again and again to see if anyone's positions are changing. But now, after a 5th rejection by Senate Democrats, it feels like some of these positions are locked in. Monday's votes on the Senate floor showed no sign of any change. First, the Democrat funding proposal was defeated. Then the Republican proposal failed. Some senators were absent, so this time Republicans got only 52 of the 60 votes needed, still 8 short, even with 2 Democrats and an independent voting with them. Democrats continue to hold out for an extension of tax subsidies to keep ACA healthcare premiums from doubling or tripling by the end of the year. Republicans promise to deal with those issues after Democrats vote to fund the government and end the shutdown. But there's no trust on either side, and a lot of this is going to come down to public opinion and pressure.
A red herring is a distraction. They decided that they would pick a fight on health care. Well, let me look right into the camera and tell you very clearly, Republicans are the ones concerned about health care. Republicans are the party working around the clock every day to fix health care.
It's totally on them, actually. They're the ones that dug the $1 trillion hole on Medicaid. Democrats voted against that. They're the ones that let the ACA tax credits expire. Democrats wanted that. In fact, in the Senate, they're offering legislation Senate Democrats are offering legislation to address those concerns. Republicans are voting against it. So this is kind of on them.
Now, in the Oval Office Monday afternoon, President Trump told reporters that conversations were taking place with Democrats and some, quote, good things could be happening with health care. Later, he walked that back on his Truth Social page, posting he's happy to work with Democrats on their, quote, failed health care policies. But first, they must allow the government to reopen. Now, we are seeing some talks, again, not necessarily with the president, because Democrats have said, despite what the president said, they haven't heard from him. But there are still some senators, a small coalition, that are trying to get together and talk about a way forward. But so far, no solid proposals have been put forth.
That impasse is still there. Melanie, thanks so much. We're going to check back in with Maureen Ume at 6:30 for more on the ongoing impact that the shutdown is having across our region. Just a reminder here, you can find the latest always on the shutdown on Fox Local. Just scan that QR code on your screen to download it. We will have more information as well on our website at fox5dc.com.